We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Cardinals will get this season underway as toe meets leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Might as well give it to him again.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with the lone back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the open. Of this game, they're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Cardinals offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can.
There he goes. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cardinals have a lot of options on second and inches. From the gun, running back gets to give. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Cardinals trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal coming up. They'll try to slam it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing.
Touchdown, Cardinals. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The extra point here would tie the game. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down. Slings it downfield. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They go to the ground. Turning it on! They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. He's got it again. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After that big run, the defense answers.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Got his man on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. Sends it back in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Bird. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Frederick. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Frederick. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. Gets it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Brad behind the line. It's Ramsey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by a field goal over Western Kentucky. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rutgers has it back. They'll offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go. Ball, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Touchdown, Louisville! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And what great offense offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. And the Scarlet Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The hand to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Rutgers.
Can't even snap the ball.
The Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them.
Bitch, get the fuck out my way.
Fresh set of downs for the offense.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster.
Trying to block, he's just standing there.
Good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. It's a nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets it to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The give to the lone running back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And
User.
Big time grab there. Knocked down immediately,
Big time
but
play.
not before he gets it to the 40.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Burr. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. They're 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Enough. Opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the
Let's
left.
go.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Good pick up a little bit short of sticks. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. He's got the back in the middle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Power football with the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in a position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. The play action fake. Might be looking to run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Let's fucking go. Give me that shit.
Fit it in the window for the score.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. NC State is piling up the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 19 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback on the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short.
There we go.
And he can't get
I'm alive.
taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Good shit, defense.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the
All right,
clock,
honey, ain't speed. Perfect attack.
You don't have to just be throwing it up or down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moment. You got the ball.
Okay, first I'll take it.
You want to go win, make some plays for a big dog.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
It's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down because from here, It would be a 61-yard attempt. Fires to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover
In true fashion.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's a
Good
tight
defense.
game.
Tightly.
Someone is going to
Fucking-
step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here's a heat. Got a man.
Nope, nope.
And
Almost
the defense
pitched.
settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cobb.
Oh,
They stop
overtime.
at
Let's
42,
go.
but they're on a
Let's go.
roll with a pickup of
Good
15
shit.
and
That's
a
all I
first
need.
down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not.
There he goes. Touchdown, State University of
Going
New
for
Jersey.
it.
And they score first here in
House money
overtime.
all in.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is
Yeah.
a dude. He keeps
All right,
making
defense.
plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big
One more stop
body,
defense.
athletic ability.
One more.
He has it all.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Deep shot for the end zone.
Let's go, use him.
Oh, and they pick
Give me
it
that
up.
shit.
What a huge defensive play in overtime. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.